Styles make fights.
The end. Let's move on to Brandon Rios. He had a pretty impressive show on last week against John Murray. John Murray was definitely pretty game. He was losing a lot of the fight, but then, I think he won rounds 4 and 5. He expended a lot of energy, I think, in those rounds. And, of course, Rios with the pressure, he started walking through his punches. He took over. Murray's face was smashed after this fight. Rounds 8, 9, and 10. I'm not even sure how this guy, was able to continue going on.
If Murray could box worth a shit, he would have beat Brandon Rios.
He came in, he put up a game fight. He was landing a lot of shots on Rios, and that's another thing going forward. As we all know, Rios didn't make the 135 weight.
Which means what?
He's going to move up to he lost the belt, but he's going up to 140 anyways. But with that said, going up to 140 with what you just said, how Murray couldn't box, but he was able to hit Rios. Going up to 140, does he carry his power with him? And what happens if he continues to get hit that much?
Yes, he carries his power. Yes, he also loses to the elite of 140 because they all can box.
Such as?
Where you want to start at? We can start with, matter of fact, I'll give you Peterson. Peterson beats Rios. Lamont Peterson, tomorrow night, HBO Sports, Washington Convention Center. You know why? Peterson has decent strength and great boxing skills.
So what do you think about when his brother fought Brandon Rios and he beat the dirt off of him? That's the point where he had to go low blows.
I think we lose
his brother.
The topic here. We're talking about 140 fights. Remember, guys, Brandon Rios fights at 135.
No, he's moving up to 140. That was his last fight.
Well, now he is. That fight with John Murray was at 135.
That's right.
But I think the fight was made perfectly for him. You know what I'm saying? That was a step aside fight for him to get past. But there's other fighters at top rank that fights at 135 that he should be fighting. Humberto Soto.
But he can't make the weight anymore. He was making the weight because Bob Arum figured that Rios was best pick to fight at 135 right now to make those fights to fill Bob Arum's pockets. Again, on Bob's agenda. Rios, he obviously is showing that now he just cannot make 135. He's moving up to 140. Who would you guys like to see him fight?
Brandon Rios?
Brandon Rios at 140. They're lining up a Mike Alvarado.
I want Gamboa to come up, to be honest with you. And he's thinking about it right now.
That's 3 weight classes. That's 130, 135, and 140.
But it is after Thanksgiving. Everyone should be eating right now.
That's a good point, of course.
Okay, I'd like to see him fight if you give me 140.
He's fighting Mike Alvarado. That's probably going to be his next
fight. Murray. Murray will take him down. John Murray will take him down.
He just fought John Murray and beat him up.
Who you talking about?
Rios.
No,
I'm not. Oh, you talking about
Well Marquez?
Who should Brandon
Rios fight? They say he's the next Margarito. I don't know.
What do you guys think about a Rios Maidana showdown to close it out? At 140.
Maidana gonna take them shots that Rios gave out to Murray.
You think so?
Yes. Who's touched Maidana's chin? Who?
Khan hit him pretty well. We just watched that fight.
But who touched his chin? Who's put him down?
Ortiz. 3 times.
The question is...
3 times.
The same Ortiz, mind you.
How would Rios do against Juan Manuel Marquez? I think Juan Manuel Marquez defeats Maidana easily.
What about at what weight, though? At 140? They're not fighting at 135.
On 140.
All right,
I think he takes him at 135 as well.
Counterpunch will always defeat Ball. We need more fighters like Margarito. Crazy.
That's Brandon Rios. That's Brandon Rios.
What happened to your boy Mayorga?
Obscene shit because that's going to get
not
the
same
outside
fighting
fans.
style.
But crazy. He said crazy.
Not the same fighting style.
But he said crazy. I'm going off the crazy.
Let's move on.
Why is Ricardo Mayorga still boxing?
That's a whole other day.
He's like a circus.
All right, let's move on here. We got